Alright. Hello. This is Al the Cat 2. Gonna be trying 2 experimental videos. I believe my mic quality might not be the best, or that's just not me. Or it's just me not sounding good regardless. However, I can't tell if that's my mic itself, because I don't think it's a bad mic. Maybe I need to get a more, stand-up mic. Or it could be the recording system I'm using here. But just gonna do a run of FTL for this one. Probably the NGs. I do like the engineers. And then after that, might try a different little spaceship game and do some drone stuff. Just cuz. Well, we'll see here. We got A and B. Heavy and ion. Heavy ion, heavy laser. Got combat drone or helper drones. Their speed increased by 25. That's pretty good. This is always so nice, though. I might take it just for this. I mean, as nice as this one's going to be for its weaponry right off the bat and more drone options. Because this, if I recall correctly, can get a little difficult in the beginning because this is your only source of damage. Here we go, I guess. Keep on normal. I'm not that good. Yet. Data carry is vital for the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey. Make sure to explore each sector before moving on, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, I already know about augmentations. We'll be looking for a couple of those. One to recover your drone parts, because those are what's required to launch your drones. We got our fuel that we need for each jump. We have no missiles. We won't be using any, at least for now. For the time being, you can stay in the helm. I want someone to help with the shields, which I will go ahead and save the position, because each one provides a boost, like 10% faster recharge of shields. In the pilot seat, extra 5 evasion. And in the weapons, I guess weapons doesn't really come with a bonus to being manned. So even though it'll be immediately helpful for damage, might put him somewhere else. Drone. Let's see. Wonder if he would be helpful in the engine. For the main systems are powered by your stash of energy. These boosts come with extra stats. However, for subsystems that are powered automatically, they essentially level it up, which you can also level it up with currency in here. So right now, we would get blast doors if we put them in there, or we'd be able to see the enemy's ship interior if we put them into the camera room. We get an extra 5 evasion again while he's in there. I mean, sure, I don't see why not, I guess. Fortunately, that means that if we get any damage to the weapons, we'd have to move people there to repair, but that'll be a-okay, I'm sure. See if we can buy. We cannot. So we will have to keep that powered down so we can have a combat drone. It's its only source of damage that we've got right now. Alright. Ooh, we got a distress right here. You can jump straight across from these nebulas, because they're not very helpful. They cause bad effects. Find the source of a distress call. Small research station. Small laboratory fire got out of control. Threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Send your crew in a shuttle to help put out the fire. Doc and try and rescue the survivors. I feel like this would be more risky because sometimes you will lose crew members depending on your decision. But if we dock, I think we're more likely to receive damage to the ship, but we won't lose anyone. Pull alongside the station and cut through their hull. You are able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew, and you offload the rest on a nearby station. That's awesome. We have an extra person now. They can go into one of those other 2 rooms I mentioned before. Let's say we put him in security. If we get any intruders on board, we could switch it over. Alright. Only 2 ships within range and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has the markings of a space pirate. I don't like pirates. Fire up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Alright, I like to aim... There, gosh. Been a minute, my apologies. I like to aim for their shields with any disabling weaponry, such as the ion blast, which will essentially stun their systems, which is especially useful for the shield, because it doesn't have to hit the room, it can hit the shield itself and cause it to be disabled. And our drone finishes them off. Got drone part 2 fuel, 18 scrap. Oh, they're offering up to patch up hull. Hey, that's nice of them. Okay, we can get that last power bar, so we can have fully powered engines for maximum evasion, while still having enough for our weapons. We could get more dodge. I'm not entirely sure how the augment works for healing throughout the entire ship at a reduced pace. If upgrading this, if it'd be like percentage based, like if I got it 3 times and it was, say, 75%, that'd be closer to the 2 times of the normal level 1 medbay, or if it's like at a flat small rate. But I think we should try and get shields and engines up. That will take up a fair bit of extra energy too, though. In other words, we're going to need a lot of money. Let's try and explore around up here while we're still a ways from the rebellion. Populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Yes, we shall respond. Great, I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station. A few jumps from here, we can't afford to pay another carrier. But they will surely tip you generously. Sure thing. We do need that money. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It doesn't have a direct path towards the exit, so it would be a bit dicey if we meandered and took our time, because we'd have to go back in order to get to the exit. So I'll make it quick and then try and explore everything we can once we complete it. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment for sale. I don't know if that would mean it's another shop. Could just attack him because we don't have the money anyway, even if it ended up being like a shop. But we can attack him and get money. So, call me a fool, but I like those odds. Oh. Ooh, that hurts. That's what I was talking about. Now we can't even fire a weapon because the damage reduces its capacity of energy. Okay, miss. That's good. Oh dear. I would like you to go repair that. Accept their offer. I do not accept surrenders. Never have and never will. Oh dear. That room is losing oxygen entirely. He is suffocating. Get him out of there. Thought I had him saved. So I could just return him. And now I don't even need to send them to medbay. They just get healed. It's slow, but they don't really need to leave their positions, which is quite good. Alright, one more jump, then we reach our quest. Oh dear. Asteroid field, we are being a bit ambushed. Asteroid field periodically. Oh, yep. It does in fact do that. Oh boy. Ooh, hit the oxygen. That is a strategy you can use. You can asphyxiate them if you really want to. Taking quite a bit of hit here. The combination of the meteors taking out my one shield hurts. But with no other attacking forces, it comes back up before the next one every time. Well, let's go to our quest. Your location given. It's supposed to deliver to it. Yep. The responder hails immediately, saying, "Took you long enough. We have practically no use for these now. I refuse to pay full price." I don't see why not. It's still 22 gears. I need parts, sure, but I don't need them right now. We could use more shield, evidently. So, it takes 2 for a single level. In other words, it takes a lot of energy. Current issue being that I don't have that energy, I would need to upgrade. But we don't have enough for that, so we'll get there eventually. 2, 3. I mean, I could technically take oxygen offline temporarily if I want to make up the difference. Or take one of each of these. We'll play the risky game here. I'll try and hit as many of these as we can. Small platform orbits near the station. It looks like a fueling station of some sort and is cheerfully broadcasting reasonable prices in a spectrum of frequencies and languages. Sure, I'll dock. Oh dear. The refueling station welcomes you into one of its berths, and as you hail them, there's an explosion from the engine room. Whilst assessing the damage, you detect a pirate ship closing fast. Oh boy. Oh dear. All the engines are repaired, but now the piloting dock is not. And those things are very good at hitting. What's that? Essentially shrapnel. My drone's missing a lot. There we go. Oxygen. They can't ignore it. So now we can take out their weapons. That drone is missing so much. Come on! I will not accept surrender. That is bull. Absolute bull. There we go. They're losing now. Hurt though. But that's enough for 1 bar of energy. So we only need 1 more, which is still 25. The price will increase as we go. Still decently far away. I think we can manage something like this. Here goes nothing. Oh no. I love this one. You arrived at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. Yay, so we'll have fires. Well, there's a neat trick you can do, because fire needs oxygen. So if you open up the doors to rooms that you do not need access to, and keep the oxygen at a minimum, you in fact will put out fires as they happen without the need for, oh dear, crew intervention. Thank goodness for my healing. Okay, come on now. There we go. Nice thing about those is they don't have shields to worry about. Uh-huh. I would like to leave, yes. Ooh, I mean, we would be able to backtrack a bit. Yeah, I think we're good. You have jumped to the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screen, and you can still... Wait, oh, screen. I was a little confused if they broke the fourth wall there for a sec. You can still see the remains of dying ships sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. I will do it. You scan and find little remains. Disappointing you. Ah. Yeah, because that means no, like, there's nothing I could use, you know? There we go. Slowly regenerate oxygen. We might get caught. Uh-oh. Yep, I got cocky again. Oh. Oh dear. That's dangerous. Yep, there I go. Well, I guess I'll just stick with that. This is just kind of a test, as it is. Dang, though. Yeah, I keep doing that. Man. This game actually can be pretty hard, I would say. Not sure if it's supposed to be or if that's more of a skill issue, but there we are. As I said, I'll be posting a second one here soon. Just, really see what the process looks like here. All right, bye.